Now my wheels in motion and my windows open with the wind blowing in my hair. I'm driving down the highway, gonna do this my way. I can feel it in the air. Here I go.
Good morning everyone, and welcome to another glorious sunny Tuesday. So how is everyone doing today? Obviously got Dad here this morning as well. Just going to go around the street, get a couple of bits and pieces. Don't forget you need milk. Remember that, just in case you forget, because sometimes you do get a little bit forgetful. But anyway, yeah, so boys went off to school absolutely fine, really happy, which is lovely. Ben was so tired last night. He was asleep by 9:15 last night. Obviously, the night before he did wake up screaming, so I don't think he went back to sleep properly. Yesterday, school said he was really sleepy as well, so didn't find caught up with him. And then when I woke him up at 7 o'clock, he was happy, really giggly, couldn't wait to get to school, which was really lovely to see. So I'm a bit disappointed that they haven't got swimming this week. Apparently there's staff shortages at school with the pool, because obviously what's been going on, but again, health and safety, which is fair enough. I said to Sammy, don't be disappointed, we'll go back to swimming again soon, because he absolutely loves it swimming. And obviously when he comes home from work later on, I'm not too quite sure what we're going to do. It's just going to be one of those days where we're just going to go with the flow. Yeah, as you can see, the weather out here is still really lovely. It feels really warm in the sunshine, to be honest. It's a bit cloudy now, but at least it's still dry, which is one good thing. Anyway, yeah, so I thought I'd quickly show you my plants. I think I planted these about 2 weeks ago now. Started them off inside. Obviously, soon time to bring them outside, because we think the actual compost here have flies in, because it seems to be attracting flies. It's a bit weird how I took the plants out and the flies are gone, so it must come from there. Anyway, yeah, I'm really pleased. They're doing really well. Got some parsnips, some onions, and can't think of some growing now, to be honest with you, in there. Anyway, you can see that these ones have started to shoot. These ones actually need repotting, because they're getting too big for the pot. You see they've actually started to get tangled up with the other ones. But because that side of the garden probably out of use next couple of weeks, about the next 4 to 6 months, we're going to try and get some raised beds to put down here and bottom of the garden, so we're going to have a look at the weekend for some. And then once we do that, seems as we'll repot these in the raised beds for me. So yeah, it's come up really well. And I've got a few more here that I want to plant as well, because you never know with veggies if they don't grow properly. So yeah, plant some onions and some parsnips in there. So I've got some carrots, some radish, some herb, some kale, and some spring onions that I want to plant in these pots. Obviously not going to plant loads and loads of them, because obviously we're going to have a limited amount of room this year. So I'm probably going to plant some kale, some carrots, and some spring onions. I'm going to put half a packet in these pots. Again, these pots, I actually got them last year, and they're absolutely fine to keep them. Normally I throw them away, but it seems that what's the point in keep buying new ones all the time when these ones are just exactly fine. I know we did have to throw some away, because obviously where they're split, but these ones are, again, these ones are perfectly fine, aren't they, these ones? So yeah, so I've got my compost, and let's start planting our seeds. the boys are home from school. Ben, you making a mess with your Crispies on the floor? Aren't you hoovered up in here? I wouldn't think so, would you? You making a mess? No, but anyway, apparently Ben's had a lovely day at school today. He's done some really good work this morning with your programme, certainly you follow instructions and things like that, and making clear instructions for himself. What's the matter, Ben? If you want any more Crispies, you're the one who dropped them all on the floor. Aren't you? Apparently he's loved being outside today. And apparently it's cheered everybody up, hasn't it? You've been laughing, giggling, smiling. His teacher sent some lovely photos home, hasn't he? What do you want? What do you want? Got my hand. What do you want? He was after. I bet he's after a biscuit. Anyway, Sammy, how was your day at school today?
Been good.
Yeah, what have you done today?
I have no swimming today.
Yeah, no swimming today. What did you do instead?
I just watched a film.
Yeah.
Didn't even say the science, and I ran outside for play.
You went out. You love science, don't you? What did you do in science today?
I don't know what I did in science.
You do know what you done in science, don't you? You'll tell us when you want to, though, won't you?
Yeah.
So at least you've been out.
Yes, I'm watching the PBS School on live screen.
Yeah, you're watching something on YouTube, aren't you? Some live screen. And at least you got to go outside and play, didn't you?
Yeah.
Which is good. So, what do you fancy for your tea tonight?
I have my pie.
No, you ain't got no pies left. You've had them all.
I want my pie.
No, don't forget you've had them all. Because don't forget, behind the other packet, it went all
Okay.
it went all mouldy, didn't it? It went all off. Even though it was a day before, it should have been a day before. So what's the surprise you for your tea? Yeah.
Yeah, surprise me.
Surprise you for your tea. I'll do that. What have you got now? You got a biscuit. You got a biscuit. You come home always hungry, don't you? Yeah, what do you have to eat one time? Eh? Yeah. Hey, we're going out again on Sunday, aren't we? You like that? Yeah. At least you had a good day at school, so that's one good thing, isn't it? So that just goes to prove you were tired yesterday, wasn't you? You just sleepy boys at night. Yeah.
Well then guys, that brings Tuesday's vlog to a close. Can you believe we're already at hump day again tomorrow, Cheryl, all Wednesday? Yeah, we're already past the spring equinox, and as you can tell, it's just gone 6 o'clock and it is still light. And then after Sunday on Mother's Day, we go forward an hour and it won't be dark until at least 7:30.
I know. It's not fair. On Mother's Day,
You lose an hour.
lose an hour.
Lose an hour in bed, so all those mothers will have to lose an hour in bed on Mother's Day. Yep, so guys, if you live in the UK, don't forget it's Sunday morning, yeah, so goes forward at what time is it? 1 o'clock?
It's like
1 or 2 o'clock in the morning?
1 or 2 o'clock, isn't it?
But like we always do, we never bother until the next morning and do it then, don't we?
Don't know.
Worst case scenario is you have to get up for work on a Sunday morning and you put your clock forward and you forget about it. What's the matter?
Look at all these holes. These pointing holes you're doing.
Things women find, eh?
Remember last time we had a hole in the pointing? Remember the bee's nest?
Yeah, that was up there.
What was up there? Remember that? Remember that?
Yeah, that was up there.
That was up there, wasn't it?
Yeah, anyway, thanks for joining us again today. Tomorrow we're going to have to go and start getting a certain person's birthday presents because his birthday's coming up next month. I can't believe he's going to be 14.
Hey, that's an expensive month. My mum's, my sister's and Sammy's all after one another.
Yeah, 3 birthdays together, would you believe? Isn't it? So 3 days in a row, isn't it?
Yeah.
Because I know when Sammy was going to be born, your mum thought it was going to be on her birthday, didn't she?
She did, because I remember. But don't forget, when your mum was still alive, bless her, she was hoping it'd been born on her birthday, because she was an April baby, wasn't she? Your mum as well.
It was my mum's birthday. My mum's birthday would have been in April, wouldn't it, if I remember?
Yeah, 12th of April.
Yeah, she died when she was only, how old was she, 65?
64, 65, didn't she?
Yeah, so she didn't really see Sammy, really. He was only barely a few months old when she passed away.
The thing is, what's scary, what's horrible in one way, obviously, we're looking at some photos of your mum, obviously with your mum cuddling Sammy, and Sam could do that. He didn't even recognise who she was, which was quite sad.
Yeah, the saddest part of my end is that I haven't really got a place to go and lay flowers down for her because, you know, the way things got, you know, scattered at the end, it was just not right. Just some things I do not like about what my family done. It's just not very nice at all.
Anyway, yeah, so like I said, tomorrow, like I said, I'm going to get some birthday presents. I haven't got a clue what to buy him, have you? He's
No,
like,
I don't know what to buy him. It's going to be potluck, I think, this time.
I think it is. Because one thing is he wants the phone, wants a mobile phone. I said, that's one thing is not having his mobile phone.
Oh, I don't want to give him a phone, guys, because I know what he'd be like.
I know what it'd be like, yeah, so it's definitely not having the mobile phone.
Anyway, thanks for joining us today. Like the video, comment down below, and
We'll see you tomorrow for Wednesday.
bye, guys.
Bye.